this is Melissa with the Stock Swoosh, and I am doing a seminar, and the title is Risk a Little and Earn a Lot. Is that possible? Yes, it is possible. And I am going to do a seminar this week, and I'd like you to seriously consider coming and learning about this whole concept about risking a little and earning a lot. And it is possible. It is possible through precise trading. That's what it's all about. If you want to take the money home at the end of the day, if you want the results, if you want to see profits and rewards from your hard work trading, then come to my seminar. Learn about this. It is possible when you're trading, if you can trade with precision and do things accurately, to risk a little bit of money and make a lot. So, you may ask yourself, hey, is this possible? Here is an example. This is HPY. This is a 1-minute chart. This was just the other day. This is October 3rd. This was a nice gap play. I trade gaps. This was a beautiful, beautiful gap trade. It opened, dropped immediately, rallied back, and set up right here. And it had a beautiful move that went all the way to the first target, which was $30, and then dropped to the second target, which was really $29, but it bounced a little in here. Of course, you have to take it. You're up this much money in something, you got to take it. But the stop was very small, okay? This is about tiny stops, risking a little and making a lot, and the precision that's required to do this. Here was a move in this thing for the whole day. Look at it. Beautiful, huge. Look at that thing. It's just a really, really nice move there. So here it was. Here was the entry. The entry was at $9.35. The price to get in was $30.96. The stop was over $31.07. So the risk was 11 cents. So for example, now everybody's risk is different. You could have taken less than 1,500 shares. But for example, if you wanted to take 1,500 shares and risk $165, at target 1, you could have made $1,440. At target 2, you could have made $2,250 on one play. One play. This is what I'm talking about. An 11-cent stop on a $30-some stop that has the power in a trade to move $2 in a day can be an amazing, profitable trade for you. I mean, what does this really mean for you? If you can learn how to do this, if you come to the seminar, what is it going to mean for you? It means that if you know how to trade with precision and conviction, it is possible to risk $165, for example, and make more than 10 times the amount of money you're risking. So, on the first example, you could have risked $165 and made $14.40. On the second example, if you held it to the second target, you could have risked $165 and made over $2,000. That is way more than 10 times the risk, which is terrific risk to reward. That is risking a little and earning a lot. And it is all about knowing how to play it and using a tiny stop. You need to know how, when, and where to use the tiny stop. I have to be very clear on this. You need to know how and when to do it. You can't do it on everything. But if you know how to do it and when, you're going to be able to make it work. And you're going to bring home the results. If you learn this, you will be able to take a small amount of money and make a lot trading. And obviously, that's what we all want to do. This is what this whole process is about. This is what the seminar is about. It's about learning. It's about opening up and expanding your mind to think a little bit differently. It is possible to make a lot of money risking a little. We all think, well, the only way that I'm going to have a $1,000 day is if I risk, $200, $300, $400. Because usually you can only make 2 to 3 times the amount on a play. No, wrong-o. If you trade with precision and you find a good stock to trade on the day with a good strategy, which I teach, which is a bearish professional gap, that's a strategy, you can do this. You can learn how to do this from me. It is possible. Expand your mind. Open up your thoughts. Believe that it is possible. And that's another thing we're going to talk about on Wednesday night. Is conviction, believing that it's possible. That is a huge, huge part of this whole process when you are beginning your venture in trading. You must be persistent. You must be persistent in your learning, and you must be persistent with your trading. If you've been putting off learning how to trade or learning how to trade properly, then ask yourself why. The best job security comes from self-knowledge, self-empowerment, making your own choices for your financial future. It is you. You have the power to create it. Time keeps moving on. The longer you take to make decisions about your financial of the future, the longer it's going to be for you to create them. So make the decision, because time isn't waiting for you. It is all about self-empowerment. This is actually a beautiful color here, this green behind the world. I just noticed it now. It's mesmerizing. I love it. This describes everything that I teach. I have a lot of information and knowledge that I teach to people. I'm doing it this week at the free webinar, and I also do a class. I teach people the knowledge, the techniques, and the things that I use, and it's up to you to do it. And it's up to you to believe that it's possible. Innovation. I believe strongly in innovation. I believe that we have the power as human beings to be innovative. I've become innovative in my trading, finding ways to do things to be profitable that's a little bit different. I personally, when I was learning and teaching myself how to trade, I wanted to risk a little bit of money and earn a lot. I tried hard to figure this stuff out. I figured it out. I did it. I worked hard to see the patterns in the charts to get it right, to figure out the strategy precisely enough to do it. It was important for me personally, because I trade, to find out how can I risk a little and earn a lot, because that's what I want to do. That is what I need to do and what I want to do. So I figured it out, I did it, and now I'm teaching it to you. So I teach a course, it's called the Golden Gap course. The Golden Gap seminar teaches a 26-point rating system to find the best gap to play each day. The seminar also teaches 5 different plays in total on how to enter and exit the gap trade. The play is the most important thing because this is how you make money. This is how you make money. The Golden Gap system gives you conviction, which is very important because it's precise and complete, and that's important. This conviction will help you to take sides in your trades, which will allow you to make more money. The more often you make money on a consistent basis, the more confidence you will build in yourself. This is so important, so important. And my system, I believe, helps people to have conviction in what they're doing because it is so detailed and so precise that it's a layering of information that keeps building on itself throughout the entire class. So that by the end of the weekend, it's a 2-day, full-day class, you say, wow, you know, I have conviction in this now. And therefore you go out and then you trade. It's a complete system. It gives you the entire strategy, and it also gives you the plays within the strategy. That's what I teach in the 2-day Golden Gap class. So I am doing a Golden Gap class twice this month, on October 20th and 21st, which is a Saturday and Sunday, and October 28th and 29th, which is a Sunday and Monday. The time is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 2 full days, and the cost is $1,500. You can contact me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com or call me at 602-799-5754 for more information. So here's all my contact information. You can reach me on Twitter, Facebook at The Stock Swoosh, and I have a YouTube site where I post videos, which is Miss She Who Dares Wins. And I also started a LinkedIn group called Gap Traders because I love to do gaps. And these beautiful trades that I'm going to talk about on Wednesday night with you, about risking a little and earning a lot, so many of them come from gap trades. It is possible to do these trades with other strategies, but they are in gap trades so much, so prevalent in good gaps that you'll be amazed. So I hope to see you there. I would love you to come and have a great time learning with me on Wednesday night at 5:30 at the Online Traders Central presentation. Please come and learn how to risk a little and earn a lot trading. And I will see you there.